Hello, Cancer. It's Kate Loves Tarot. So then, you guys, let's get stuck into your end of February weeklies. These ones are resonating from the 20th to the 28th of February 2019. And these are for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer. So I'm going to do 5 card spreads to start, and then I'll do a love spread afterwards. So central issue of Cancer. Chariot, your card. Moving forward with something. The root of that is the Hierophant, moving forward with a commitment. Interesting, Cancer. The recent past, the 9 of Cups, you finally found something or someone that makes you happy. Or you found emotional contentment on your own, which has put you into a better place now to move on. This has got to be like the best reading I've done for you guys. Up to press, but let's not speak too soon. What's crowning you is the nice travel. I've got travel here. To someone, to something that you're committed to. Travel. Usually with the Chariot and the Knight of Swords, long distance. What's coming towards you is the 5 of Pentacles. First, somebody who shut you out, or somebody that you shut out. It's bouncing back around for some of you. But I don't feel like it's in a bad way because the cards surrounding it are too positive. Let me quickly clarify this, and then we'll give you the whole context of this, because this looks like a really sweet reading. Could be dealing with a friend. Got 3 of Cups just came out. We've got air sign as well, written all over this. So I've got here your central sort of situation at the moment is moving forward with something. I want to say something that you're tempted towards. I know Strength is in the reverse and it can indicate weakness, but I feel more temptation with this. But like I say, the cards surrounding it are way too positive. I just don't feel like it's in a negative light. I just feel like this is something that you really sort of want to do here. You want to travel, you want to move full throttle towards someone or something. And the root of that is I want to say, for some of you, it's entering into a commitment with a friend, whether that be a business partnership, whether that be a relationship. It could also be you've got something to celebrate here. Commitment to something. Let me just clarify that, Hierophant. What is this commitment to? Got the Knight of Pentacles, slow progress. So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign. Maybe the Hierophant is Taurus. Maybe it's Taurus, Cancer. Celebrating a relationship that's been moving really, really slow up to press. I'm wondering if it kicks up a gear in the next week. So in the recent past, I've got the 9 of Cups with the 5 of Wands. And like I say, even with difficult cards, this spread just looks too positive to be anything but. I want to say this could have been arguments and battles that you've faced in the past that you've gotten over. And you've actually sort of found a place of contentment within yourself. And I'm wondering if that's why it's made it so much easier to move on now, because you've had that time out, because you've corrected a few issues before. And now we're in a much better place and things just seem to be moving for you guys. What's crowning you is the King of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So I've got air sign written all over this if you're dealing with an air sign. Or earth. If it's earth, more specifically Taurus. It could be any other. I've got here like fast communication, fast travel. Moving fast. For some of you, you could be moving too fast, which is why the Knight of Pentacles is there to say, whoa, Nelly, slow it down. It's going to work. Just take your time with it. But I feel like what's crowning you is you want this to move faster. And again, I just feel like that King of Swords can indicate harsh communication coming through. Brutally honest communication. It could be someone's going too fast for you, or you're going too fast for them. And we're being pulled back to slow it down a little bit, which isn't a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. So what's coming towards you is the past bouncing back around again. Someone who probably has already took a step back, coming back around. And the 7 of Cups is reversed. And this is There's no more confusion in this situation. You now know where you're going. You now know where you're headed, which is the Lovers, which is a union with the look of it. I'm actually looking at a relationship here, which looks really nice, Cancer, if I'm honest. Maybe it's taken you a long time to get over someone here. And it's like right at the point where you start feeling better about yourself, something else comes in here. That looks really good. I'm really, really intrigued to look at your romance angels now. Let's do it. So, here we go. Love for Cancer, February 2019. Trust. Situations calling for you to have faith. You've come so far, Cancer, with the look of it. It's a great reading. I've got retreat. I'm wondering if that's what you've already done. Or you're retreating with someone to get to know them. I've got pay attention to the red flags. Signs of cautioning, yeah. One more for Cancer. I've got honeymoon. So, yeah, this to me just looks like someone who may have pulled back from you. Or may have been waiting in the wings. You may have been the one that's been waiting in the wings, waiting for someone to get over their ex, you know what I mean? And I just see things moving forward at this point. So some of you are being urged to hang on a little bit. So, all right. Let me see. I just get a feeling with that pay attention to the red flags that it's more about pay attention to how fast this is going. If you're entering into a relationship. That Three of Cups fell out again. Interesting. I really do like this spread. It just looks nice to me. Okay, for some of you, this feels very much like similar to Pisces reading, you know. Right, so over this pay attention to red flag signs of caution. We've got Judgment in the reverse, the Moon, and the Eight of Wands. So I'm wondering if right at the point where you feel comfortable enough to move on, the past does bounce back around, not for good reason. And it's like, hang about, you came so far. You came so far. You done so well. And I'm wondering if an ex gets in touch. And the Judgment in the reverse is no second chances here. So even if they come back to talk, I feel like it's more for an apology than anything. But the Eight of Wands looks nice, but I just don't. With Judgment in the reverse, I just feel like, no, it's not as nice as it looks. That's why they're saying the signs of caution in you. Someone from your past bounces back around. It's not that they want anything from you. Could be similar to Pisces, you know, that notion that it's not that they want you, they just don't want anyone else to have you. That could be the case. But like I say, Cancer, this reading's so positive. You've come so far, it'd be such a shame to sort of revert back in any way. So over the Trust card, situations calling for you to have faith. So you may be a little bit anxious about what is the truth, trapped in your own head about who to believe and who not to believe. And I really feel the need to say, if it's an ex, don't believe him. I've got jealousy, someone bouncing back around just because they're jealous. And I've got the Empress, and this is at a point where you're feeling really good about yourself. So you really should be able to sort of notice the signs, the red flag, if you like, not to act on this. You know, and I've got sort of retreat with the Devil in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. And it's like, listen, you've already gotten over the nightmare. This person's sort of, yeah, all right, they may be in a better place now themselves, but I just feel like there is still an element of toxicity about this anyway. And I feel like this really is your advice to sort of retreat from this person. If you feel like you're beating them off with a stick, fight harder. So then I've got the honeymoon card with the Five of Cups. Crying over spilt milk. So I do feel like if you get somebody who bounces back around from your past that you know, put you in such a bad place and you've just started to get over it, they could put you back to square one. That's why I like this card, because more focused on what's lost rather than what you've got. So the Two of Cups for me does indicate a relationship, and considering how the first reading went, it does look like someone new is going to be in the frame if they're not already. It's just a simple case of new perspective needed on this situation, seeing reality for what it really is, cutting through the bullshit, not entertaining the past anymore. You're off into new pastures. We don't need to go over old ground again. And this Three of Cups, again, I'm dead inclined to say, I'm wondering if some of you have got a friend that's attracted to you. But I want to say as well, this person might, or just someone new, someone who you're trying to get to know. And I just feel like this person is not going to want to stick around while there's an ex sniffing. You know what I mean? I think if some of you get an ex coming back in the next week while you are moving on, shit's not going to change. And you are headed into something much better, much more suited to you, much more respectful for you. And I do feel like whoever's coming back around just does not have your best interests at heart. So just be careful with that, Cancer. I feel like the message here is keep moving forward. You've come so far. You've come so far. Keep moving forward, because this is otherwise a really positive spread. I'm just seeing a glitch that may set you back more than anything. That giving into temptation of some sort that you've already gotten yourself out of. Don't go back to that place and you'll be fine. So I'll leave that there, Cancer. If anyone wants personal reading, feel free to email me. It'll be in the description when this uploads. Otherwise, I wish you guys all the best. Take care. Bye for now.